Hi guys, it's Chris calling. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you guys have returned since my last video, thank you very much. And if you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. In today's video, we are continuing on our Eurovision 2024 journey. Of course, this year's Eurovision Song Contest will be taking place in the city of Malmö, Sweden, on the 7th, 9th and 11th of May. And the next country to announce their song and singer for this year's contest is Malta. So about a month or so ago now, the Maltese broadcaster held their national final, which is the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. And the winner of that competition was Sarah Bonnici with her song Loop. And she was chosen to represent Malta at this year's Eurovision. And shortly after, she revealed via social media that she would be revamping her song Loop for this year's contest. So I can't wait to hear how this has changed from the original, guys. Of course, at last year's Eurovision Song Contest in Liverpool, Malta was represented by the Busker with his song Dance. Unfortunately, Malta didn't advance past the first semi-final, but I am really hoping that Sarah can bring Malta back to that grand final this year, because I would love to see a country like Malta win the Eurovision Song Contest. So Sarah Bonnici has released her brand new music video as well as the revamp, so we are not going to waste any more time and we're going to dive straight in. This is Sarah Bonnici's revamp, Loop, for Eurovision 2024. Let's go! Oh, this music video looks cool. Okay, so it sounds quite similar so far to the original. Oh, these dancers are incredible. Sarah's voice and... Okay. It sounds a bit higher now in the chorus. Loving the choreography. Her voice is amazing as well. I feel like the instrumental sounds a bit more slick now, a bit more polished. This is a bop. I feel like I'm enjoying this so much more now that I know what the stage show is about and how much they're going to bring to that stage in Malmö. It's super exciting, guys. Oh yeah. Wow. I feel like she has the whole package. I mean, it sounds quite similar to the original, but there's definitely some differences in there. Wow, she is serving looks in this music video. Okay, so it's quite similar to the original, but I like that. I like the original. Wow, okay, Malta. Woo! Okay, so there we have it, guys. That was Sarah Bonnici with her revamped song Loop for this year's Eurovision representing Malta. I was very, very happy with this, guys. Okay, so this doesn't sound to me a lot different from the original compared to some of the other revamps that we've had this year, similarly to Albania, that has changed their song from Albanian to English. I was kind of expecting, like, when we get a revamp, sometimes the language is different, but she's still singing in English. And also, I think that the chorus and the main intersection of the whole song has pretty much stayed the same. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think there was nothing really wrong with the original song. To me, Malta's entry for this year's contest is a little bit more about the stage performance than it is the actual song. I think the song Loop is great, but I don't think that it needed a lot of change for the Eurovision stage this May in Malmö. And I'm actually glad with this result. I'm glad that it's quite similar to the original. But there's definitely improvements in this, and it's been elevated, especially in that instrumental. It sounds much more slick, kind of the sounds that they've got in there. It kind of like fits in a bit more, and it sounds a bit more symphonic with Sarah's voice throughout this performance and the whole lyrics of the song. I think Sarah is an incredible performer, and I think that she could sing any song and be able to sell it so well on this stage. But I really think this song Loop now, with these changes, allows her to do that 100% more. We've already seen Sarah perform this incredibly on that Malta Eurovision Song Contest national final stage. And that was a national final. So just imagine how much this is going to be elevated for that Eurovision stage this May. To me, one of the most clear differences in this revamp was the kind of chorus part where she goes, ooh, and it's a bit higher, and I think, yeah, that's a good change, and I think it's more impactful because of that. I think it really complements the performance. I think the main reason why I am so impressed by Sarah Bonnici and this song Loop is because it sounds like a difficult and fast enough song to sing on its own, but she adds all of the choreography in there, and there is a lot of choreography, and it's super, super fast. And she's still able to nail the song, reach those high notes, and be able to give a really, really good performance. And I think this is going to be something that is going to be both impressive to the juries and, of course, the televote because of that stage performance we're going to get in Malmö. And we've already seen a couple of really good performances of this song Loop by Sarah. And she has time now to really perfect this and polish it for that Eurovision stage. I think this is going to be a really slick performance. Of course, there are a lot of televote friendly songs this year, but Sarah certainly has the vocal to go with that, which is also going to be impressive to the juries. I mean, it goes without saying, we have some incredibly strong entries that Malta will be up against this year. But to be honest, I think she has just as good a chance as anybody else. It's going to be based on that live performance and the stage performance. But I have a lot of confidence in this, guys. I've got to be honest. I think that she knows how to own that stage. She knows herself, and she knows how to deliver a really, really good performance and confident performance as well. So I feel like this is only going to get better and better as we get closer to May in Malmö. Overall, I didn't notice an awful lot of difference from the original to this revamp, but it certainly sounded a lot more slick and polished. And Sarah's voice sounded really atmospheric as well in this music video. And it goes without saying, this was an epic music video as well. And I can't wait to see her perform this on that Eurovision stage. Overall, I'm really, really impressed by this revamp by Sarah Bonnici representing Malta. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of Malta's revamp for Eurovision 2024? Do you think Sarah Bonnici can improve on Malta's result from last year's Eurovision Song Contest and get Malta back into that grand final? And guys, we have all of our Eurovision entries now, so I want to know who your favourites are. Let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos coming really soon. And I will really look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye, guys.